Well, the battery ran out. This is part 2. Second half of the downstairs. And we were talking about where we left off. And I don't know where the battery gave up on us. And we were talking about pan flashing and how we don't have it here. And I was also encouraging my client to reach out to the code inspector. They don't purposely try to miss these things. They have more work scheduled than they could possibly do. I mean, it's mathematically impossible for them to do the work that they've been scheduled to handle. So they compliment me, I compliment them. I can't replace them, and they can't replace me. Just like I can't replace an engineer. And I can't replace an engineer. Check this out. I measured this floor with engineering equipment. But that doesn't make me an engineer. I'm a home inspector. I don't use tolerance in regards to engineering. Measuring the floor. I don't use tolerances or specifications. I use guidelines. And so, and generally speaking, this is the lower section of the house, so right in here. And I was measuring between 33.8 and 34.6. About a half an inch difference. I'm looking for no more than 2. That doesn't do slope. No more than 2. I'm looking at about half an inch difference. No more than 1. Give myself and you lots of room. But it's good to know this because this is the best time to measure this floor. There aren't any floor coverings on this floor. This is bare concrete. So this is a number. I'm going to give you the number that I'd measured. You can't rely on that number because I can't measure underneath this. I can't measure underneath that. You know, it's reasonable to assume that I did not measure the highest and the lowest. But you know that you got about a half an inch difference. So if you think that you've got a foundation problem here in a few years, and an engineer comes out here to help you with that, and he measures it, and he has a different measurement, you know that the house moved. And this is the best time because there isn't any floor coverings. Usually I'll just kind of, So back to the code guy and back to the windows and back to the window pan flashing. I'm coming on along. Well, this is a butt seam right here. That's closer than 12 inches. That's closer than 12 inches. It's supposed to be in the middle third. It's supposed to be in the middle third. It's not supposed to be that close to the edge. Look at that. Oh, we got a nail there. That nail got a nail there, but that nail doesn't do it. The anchor bolt's supposed to be in the middle third. Or, it doesn't have to be in the middle third in some instances. But, you know what it's got to be? It's got to be 1 3/4 inches away from the wall. Okay, at least. The middle third, take your pick. Is that 1 3/4 inches? No, that's not even an inch. Is that 1 3/4 inches? That's not even an inch. These are too close. We need anchor bolts here. Not there, not there. Here. Within 12 inches. You're supposed to have at least, there's another thing, each board. And I don't know how to do that in the other video. I didn't know how to rate the one next to the car entry. That's kind of an unusual situation. But this one right here, within 12 inches. Is that within 12 inches of that? No way. And you're supposed to have a minimum of 2 anchor bolts. Is that within 12 inches? No way. Alright. So we got one there. That's about 6 feet. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Finally. And I really don't know. I mean, it's almost like shooting fish in a barrel. And I can get, every home inspection. I'm glad they got that. It says for the stress wall, shear wall. It's coming in. That's good. Now, no longer are anchor bolts required because we moved inside. We moved inside. The interior walls do not... Nails. They shoot them with nails. That's good. Would have been nice if they'd done anchor bolts. You bet it would have been. But the nails, not only more faster and more convenient, but they're rated. They've been rated. They're strong enough. But the beauty of it, besides the faster, the beauty of it is that they can get the walls more correct. They have a lot more. It's easier for them to follow the plans when they're shooting it with. So that way all your doors and everything looks nice and straight. That's a good thing. Yeah, but it's still supposed to be within 12 inches, and they are. This will be the switch to the fireplace. Of course, we can't operate it today because they're doing a gas pressure test and it's not installed and we don't have electricity. But that's the fireplace. It comes up. The roof video. I commented that this was closer than 10, 8 feet. And I guess it can be 8 feet if it's, so it's too close to the wall. I couldn't measure it from the roof. But maybe we can measure it in here. How about that? I mean, you get a pretty good idea. Oh. Yeah, pretty good idea. Running out here about 4 feet. About 4 feet from that gable end up there. That's not too good. I know it doesn't go 2 feet above the roof. That's not too good either. I think they're going to be able to. I have a drawing. If they could just extend that and raise it. Again, the manufacturer specifications. Manufacturer specifications. Look that up. And you might be able to get some more accurate information. I don't have to be right. I'm just trying to help you get there. And we're not there yet. I see that we have a fire blocking plate. That's a good thing. Wouldn't have been able to see that in the final inspection. We won't be able to see that. It won't be evident. Okay, let's see what we can see in here. Still plugging along. Nails. Is that 6 feet? Yeah, it is. We got any anchor bolts? We got an anchor bolt over here. We got an anchor bolt way over here. Let's see what we got. I feel like I just keep going back and forth. I do. There's an anchor bolt right there. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to get our 6 foot. Is that 1.5 inches? I don't know. That's definitely not 1.5 inches. It's definitely not 1.5 inches. You 1.5 inches? Oh, you're 1 inch. Right? Come on here. That anchor bolt is right about there. Doesn't have to be scientific. 5 feet, 6 feet. I'm not seeing any anchor bolts. I got one over here. That's not 6 feet from there. Why would you put one here if you had one over here when you don't even put them where you're supposed to have them? You wouldn't. You're missing an anchor bolt. It's good that you have one over here, and then we're going to start counting again. And that anchor bolt? That anchor bolt? Is he? Where am I at again? 1 3/4 of an inch. Let's see. No, he's not 1 3/4 of an inch. He's an inch to the side. He's not in the middle third. Not in the middle third. Need an anchor bolt. Since we have that there, you can move him over here. You can put one where it's supposed to belong. Oh my goodness. Put it where you want. Isn't that 6 feet? Yeah, it would be. Since he's here, put him here. Do we have an anchor bolt within 12 inches over here? No, we don't. Sure don't. We've got that guy on that side, but that's on the other side. An anchor bolt within 12 inches. How's that pan flashing doing? Oh, we still don't have it. Still kind of short. Okay. Just making sure. Sorry. Everybody's gonna get upset. I get it. Everybody's upset. Boo-hoo-hoo. Didn't mean to upset everybody. Going along. Over here. I might as well just paint this. This is in another video. It's in the plumbing video. But we're going to need an air admittance valve since you do not have pattern fittings on this bar. Is that within 12 inches? It is. How about that? Think we got some pan flashing? Boy, howdy. I don't know if I got enough paint for these windows. What's wrong with the guy that installed these? I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be all sarcastic and stuff and upsetting people and insulting them. I'm not supposed to be doing that. I don't really want to do that. I guess I don't want to do that. Where's that? Right on the other side of that guy. Well, here's 6 feet over here. Here's 6 feet over here. Of course, if you put... That's my dad. He can wait. He's probably going to want to talk about current affairs. We've had quite a news day today, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Moving on along. Do we have an anchor bolt within 12 inches over here? Doesn't look like it. Within 12 inches? Really? You had enough room to do it right. There's no reason in the world you couldn't have just moved that over. There's even a line. I bet that line is for 12 inches. Somebody even put a line there. Yeah. Yeah, there's a 12-inch line right there. That's where it should have gone. I didn't make this up. Really? I mean, it's like you try. Got one 12 inches here. I got one over here. Got one over here. Is it one within 12 inches? This is frustrating. Okay. Since this is shear, for shear strength, you can open it up. That's really sloppy work. You know? It's probably not going to hurt the strength. It's probably going to do its job. But this is sloppy. This is sloppy. Why would you do that? Why would you really do that? Is that closer than an inch and a half? You bet it is. Closer than an inch and a half. And this should be insulated. It should be insulated. They should have a nailing plate right there. And we're moving in. These are interior walls again. This tells us that we've got 100 pounds of pressure on the gas line we're testing. That's in the plumbing section. This is the kitchen vent fan. This is the kitchen vent fan, so it vents to the exterior. So it goes out And it goes out and it comes back in and it goes that way. Is that just as cute as can be? They had to move around. Is that what it is? They had to move around this header. They had to get around this header. So instead of just taking it, really, what am I looking at? Oh, so instead of just taking this out, because we have a lot of business over here, we got a clothes dryer they had to get around. They had to get around the clothes dryer, and they had the plumbing is right there. It's not good for it to be next to the plumbing. I would like to say that there's a better way to do that. I would like to say that, but I just can't. I just can't say that there's a better way to do that. It kind of is what it is. Oh man, we're just blowing up today. Yahoo! Account services. Good home, this is Bud. Hello? Okay. This is the bathroom vent fan. We talked about this before. That's not the most direct route. Now, unlike the kitchen vent, I do see a way to do that right. I do see a way to do that right. I don't understand why they had to do it like that. It's in the middle of the room. Okay, this is the laundry. Okay, that's the light. You know, they could have staggered it. They could have put it right here, which would be over. They could have just taken this same box, turned it around, installed it over here. Run it. It's flexible. Run it straight out the same penetration, and they can still do that. That's not the most direct route. Again, if this has been sheetrocked up, I mentioned that in the other video. If this has been sheetrocked up, drywall, we would have never seen it. Now, that being said, does it make it right? No, it doesn't make it right. Needing those nailing plates? That's kind of far away from the corner. Nailing plate might not be necessary on this one particular one. But what about this? Is that 1.5 inches? You bet it is. It's not a hole, I get that, but that wire is within 1.5 inches. All the sheetrock guy has to do is miss his mark. Do they miss their marks, those sheetrock guys? Really? You don't think they missed their mark? Come on. That, you think a nail would hit that? It needs a nailing plate. It's not a bore, I get that, but no. You'll thank me later. Or later you'll know is I get to say I told you so. That might happen. It happens. Then 12 inches. Oh well, it's not even a butt joint. I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark over here. I lost my mind. There's no flashlight. It's okay. We can still fix it. More than one. Okay. Coming along here. Let's see how this works. See if we can get a clue. Okay, we got an anchor bolt here. That's 4 feet. There's no anchor bolt in there. That's 3 feet. No, we need an anchor bolt. Might as well, since we have it. Okay. Well, since it. All right. On a bed of cement. Look at that. Look at that stuff. That's nice. That's nice. That plumber did a good job. Okay, so we'll go over here, 6 feet. I'm not seeing one. I am not seeing one. You know, they put one in the wrong place. They could put one here and one here. We could have just had a rocking good time. Too close. Over here, these do not have to be insulated. We got that in the plumbing video, remember? But you know what? We definitely need some insulation over here. Probably, well, that's the shower head. It doesn't need it so much. We need some insulation over here. Probably just go to the, since you have to go across, just insulate all this piping right here with the exterior wall. Alright. Moving on along. Tighten you down. Then to make the 6-foot mark for the tub, which you're not, oh, there's one right there. Check you out. Okay. It still needs one over there. That's not an excuse, but that puts us back on track. Is that 6 feet? I don't think so. I don't think it is. It's kind of hard to eyeball it around the bathtub like that. It is. See? It is. Get a diploma. Hot dog. Okay. Fool me. There. Looking good. Me and the window guy, though. Or whoever it was that whoever's responsibility is to do the pan flashing. That's just sad. Sorry it happened like that. 12 inches, 12 inches. You an inch and a half? No, you're not an inch and a half. Put some nailing plate in there. I think a sheetrock guy is going to be in here and like, getting it right. Oh. Maybe he's smaller than I am. Good. Not so good. Okay. You're fine. You're within 6 feet. You're within 12 inches. See? That's good. We got good stuff going here. You can come along. I was wrong before. It's like 6 feet, 2 inches, 1 inch, something like that. I'm not gonna let myself be wrong. And see this floor's like this? Now, when the floor covering guy comes in, he's supposed to float these. He's supposed to float these. So that you don't hang your heel in it. You need an anchor bolt right there, because you're supposed to have two. Supposed to have two. Header look good? Supposed to have two. Check that out. Look at that. That is one whammer jammer. That is a beam and a half, isn't it? That's okay. It's okay. Don't mind saying the good stuff. See how these hangers are doing. These are cleats. This is good, good. Good. Tell you what. Maybe good enough. Good. Whoever was pounding the nails did a pretty decent job, I gotta say. I found a couple glitches in the attic that we're going to talk about when the time comes. Actually, you've already seen that video. I just haven't made it yet.